You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
And we are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a check of your forecast.
Getting a little sticky out there, Chesley. That time of year has come.
Absolutely. As the sun begins to rise, we'll start off with plenty of sunshine in the area, but a few more clouds will work their way in by the time we get to the afternoon. Thanks to a front that's going to be dropping in, it will bring us a chance for a few scattered showers. A few embedded thunderstorms will be in a few of those as well, and some of those could be on the strong severe side. Look for these to perhaps impact your evening commute because they'll be around after 2 or 3 o'clock, and they'll stick around at least through about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight before they begin to dissipate. We'll have more on this in the full forecast coming up.
Dozens of people are out of a home this morning after this fire burned for hours at a Clayton County apartment complex. And those people, they lost everything. And this morning, they're really upset for another reason.
They say the reason it took so long to put out that fire is that firefighters were running around trying to find water. Ariana Manise is live with the latest.
Sure, Aisha, what's behind me was a 2-story apartment building, but what's left are the walls of the bottom floor. At least 38 people lived here, and all they could do was just watch as everything they owned went up in flames. Now, take a look at this video. Clayton County Fire says the fire started just before 7:30 p.m. last night at the Ashford at Stone Ridge Apartments in Riverdale. Now, firefighters, they were here all night working to contain the flames. We also got video from a viewer. You can see just how large this fire was. The Red Cross says at least 16 units were destroyed. Now, we did speak to one resident who says that the fire wasn't initially at her apartment, but the flames were able to spread over to her home because when fire crews arrived at the scene, the fire hydrant was dry. But thankfully, the good news, everyone was able to make it out safe. And at this time, the cause of the fire is unknown. Back to you.
More than a week later, DeKalb County says it is ready to certify its election results for the Commission District 2 Democratic primary after missing the deadline because of technical issues. Election workers discovered last week that a candidate who dropped out of the race had their names still on the ballot on some of those voting machines. New unofficial results from a hand count pointed to Michelle Long Spears and Lauren Alexander as the top 2. They could be headed to a runoff in June. DeKalb could certify those results tomorrow. The Secretary of State's office says they are also likely to issue an investigation.
The baton has been passed. It's day 1 for Atlanta's new interim police chief, and he says he's going to hit the ground running. The handoff came last night as the city of Atlanta gave its former chief, Rodney Bryant, a salute for his 34 years of service. His retirement ceremony marked with a flyover from APD's air unit. On Tuesday, Darren Shearbaum was named interim chief. A nationwide search is underway for a permanent replacement.
Leave your cigarettes, cigars, vapes all at home. A beach-wide ban on smoking is now in effect at Tybee Island. If you were caught, you could face a $300 penalty, but officers say there's a 3-week grace period before they start handing out fines.
Georgia's lieutenant governor is looking to support the growth of historically black colleges and universities. He just announced a new committee. Their job will be to look at ways to promote growth and create better access to high-demand industries for HBCU graduates.
The Atlanta Braves just announced their 12th annual Pride Night. They're celebrating June 22nd with a special ticket package that includes a pregame party at the Coca-Cola Roxy. $3 will go toward Lost and Found, an organization working to end homelessness for LGBTQ youth.
Right now, Georgia health officials confirm that they are investigating the first possible case of monkeypox in our state. Molly Oak joining us now from outside the CDC. So, Molly, the CDC is going to work to confirm whether that is in fact monkeypox, but they also want to reassure people who have questions or concerns about it.
And if it does turn out to be monkeypox, Cheryl, that will add to the more than 550 cases worldwide, plus nearly 20 cases in the United States. Meanwhile, the Georgia Department of Public Health says they're monitoring the man and also doing contact tracing. DPH also says he's currently isolating at home. The virus can cause fever, headaches, rashes, and lesions. The last time the U.S. saw a monkeypox outbreak was in 2003, when more than 40 people came down with it. As for now, though, the CDC says getting monkeypox is pretty low risk, so there's no need for mass vaccination at this point. However, it does say if you see any unexplained rashes or lesions on your body, go ahead and talk to your doctor. Back to you.
Molly, thank you. Time now 6:55.
Here's a look at what you need to know before you head out the door this morning. Later today, rapper Young Thug could be finding out if he'll be able to get out of jail. He'll enter a plea in court, and a judge will decide if he'll get bond. Young Thug is facing racketeering and gang-related charges. Prosecutors say he is the founder of the YSL, a gang that's responsible for a lot of crime in Atlanta.
This morning, a special grand jury will hear directly from the man on the other end of former President Trump's now infamous election phone call. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger is expected to testify. He's a key witness in the investigation looking into whether former President Trump attempted to interfere with Georgia's 2020 election results.
In about 3 hours, Mayor Andre Dickens will lay out the city's plan to address homelessness. He'll also announce the latest number of homeless in the city. It will show just how much the pandemic, inflation, and the housing crisis are impacting people without a home.
Anyone who borrowed money to attend a school owned by Corinthian colleges will have their federal student loans canceled. Vice President Kamala Harris will make that announcement later today. The for-profit institution has a history of defrauding students before it suddenly closed down.
The House Judiciary Committee is going to review a package of new gun safety measures today. The committee includes Georgia's Hank Johnson and Lucy McBath. They'll consider raising the legal age to buy assault rifles and mandating the safe storage of guns, plus efforts to limit third-party sales. Chesley?
Sure, we're looking at temperatures getting on up there once again this afternoon. In fact, by noon, looking at 86 degrees for your temperature. We'll see a few extra clouds and call it partly sunny skies by noon. Just after 1 is when we'll start to see a few showers begin to develop, so that by 3 o'clock there could be a few scattered thunderstorms around. 89 degrees will be the temperature by 3, on our way to near 90 for a high. We'll drop back down to about 88 degrees by 6 o'clock with a few of those thunderstorms around. Again, some could be strong to severe. We'll keep you updated on that here at 11live.com.
There we go. You're taking a live look as Britain kicks off a 4-day celebration of the Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. It honors her 70 years on the throne. The Queen has been on the throne since 1952, y'all. Her reign spans 13 American presidents. Whoa. We have some special coverage of the Jubilee beginning right after 11 Alive Morning News on the Today Show.
Chesley, you know what I need? You know what I need? A bonnet.
Oh,
Please.
I need a bonnet.
yes.
I mean, this dude promotes a bonnet any chance he
They're
gets.
still around.
And galoshes.
Oh,
Have a great day. Today's show's next.